Hello and welcome, and they'll be dancing in the streets of India this afternoon and tonight in what would have to be one of the most impressive Test series wins across the globe in Test cricket history. Let's not forget, just a few weeks ago at Adelaide in the first Test, India were all out for 36 and lost that Test, and everyone was thinking India were going to roll over and lose this series 4-0. They end up winning it 2-1. And what about another test that goes right down to the fifth day? There we have it there. India 329 for 7. Rishab, Pant, the man, he did it. If you go back to yesterday's... Sorry, I'm going to attack for a dog here. Excuse me there. But if you go back to yesterday's YouTube clip, right, I had a feeling the target of 328 was gettable for India. I thought Rishab was the man to be able to do it, but it was Shubman Gill to get the innings off to a great start. He played superbly. He's a player of the future. He is just so easy on the eye to watch. Pujara, 56 and probably 25 bruises as well. He got hit all over the place. The arms, the ribs, the hand, the head. He took blows all over the show. He stood out there for his country and he got the job done. And as I mentioned before, Rishab Pant, 89 not out. What a sublime innings he has played. He couldn't get the job done in Sydney, but he got it done in Brisbane. And what has to be one of the best Test series wins we have all seen. Pat Cummins picked up 4 for 54. I thought Pat was excellent this series. He looked like a tired bowler, but even still at the back end of today, he was bowling high 130 kilometres an hour. He was hitting the wicket hard. He picked up 4 wickets. Nathan Lyon, he picked up 2 wickets. He ended up on 399 Test wickets. You have to wait a wee while for that 400. But this Indian team, they are fearless. They have no boundaries. They can achieve what they want to achieve. I wouldn't call this, I see a lot of comments and in a lot of media, the Indian B and Indian C team. I don't like that comment because all these players are deserving international cricketers. Listen to some of these names. Shubman Gill, Siraj, Washington Sundar, Navdeep Sahni, Natarajan, Thacker. Who would have thought all these players will be winning this Test match 4 weeks ago for their country? So it was it's entertaining to watch. Let's do away with this 4-day Test match idea. Let's get rid of that altogether because we've seen a couple of crackers, one here in New Zealand, now 2 over in Australia that's gone right down to the very end. And so all hands to India. 1988 was the last time an overseas side beat Australia at the Gabba. It's a very long time ago. And this very inexperienced Indian team not only won the Test match, but won the series. And, geez, they're going to be roaring throughout all of India. The streets of India are going to be dancing all night, and rightly so, for a team that has shown a lot of courage, a lot of resilience. They've had the quarantine battles, they've had injuries, and they've just won this remarkable, historic Test series win in Australia. So we're going to be watching the replays, going to be watching and thinking about this game for some time on what this remarkable effort is. And let's not forget, no Virat Kohli. Ajinkya Rahane has led the team exceptionally well since Melbourne. Have a think about this. Is he deserving to be a long-term Test skipper? And Virat Kohli can just concentrate on his batting because Virat Kohli is a class player. There's no doubt about that. But is India best served by having this Ajinkya Rahane leading the team? He's very calming influence on the group. He's got a quiet demeanour about himself. He's proven he can get runs, a big 100 at the MCG in the Boxing Day Test. Is he the future as this Test captain for India moving forward, and let Virat, who is a classy individual, concentrate on his batting? Let me know about those thoughts. Put in your comments. Am I right or am I wrong? It is definitely a point of discussion. But let's just reflect on this remarkable series win because Australia are a very good side and they are a very good side in their home conditions. And this Indian side have travelled to Australia, got hammered in the first Test and bounced back and have got the chocolates. So a very, very deserving series win for India.